are an entrepreneur. That could be you. You could be swimming in money. And I'm here to make sure that that happens. This particular video is a continuation of something we had started a couple of weeks ago on how to make a business pitch. I had discussed the element of emotions and credibility in convincing people to put money into your venture. This particular time, we are going to focus on logic. How do you use facts, figures, history, data in order to get that prized investment? For purposes of reference, I am going to cite the Lion's Den. This is a program that is run here in Kenya, and it is the equivalent of Shark Tank, I would say. Aspiring entrepreneurs come and pitch their businesses to investors. There are a couple of things that you must ask yourself before you make that pitch. They must be included in your pitch. Number one, is your idea novel? Is it viable? Are you solving a problem? I'll give you the example of this particular couple that was selling biodiesel that is made from water hyacinth. For those of you who are not from East Africa, water hyacinth is a very stubborn weed that is choking Lake Victoria, one of the biggest lakes in our region. They were creating clean energy, and that was very novel. If your product is proprietary, make sure that it is patented. Otherwise, somebody is going to watch it and they are going to steal it from you. Secondly, ensure that you know your profits. How much are you making? What are your sales? How much is each unit product? And what are the profit margins? Make sure that that information is up to date. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who said that nothing happens until a sale is made. Sales are the foundation of business, so know your numbers. Additionally, you are supposed to be well versed with your area of growth. Some people are at the invention stage, and most investors shy away from that level because they would need to do too much to support you. I remember this particular entrepreneur in Lion's Den was seeking investment for some wheelchairs that enable lame people to walk. It was very novel and noble. However, he was asking for 1.5 million shillings, and they told him that you need $1.5 million because there's too much work that needs to be done. There are too many moving parts, and we just don't want to associate with it. So make sure that there's proof of concept, that you have tested your idea in the marketplace, and it is even better for you if you have an LPO or pre-orders. You are simply seeking capital so that you can meet these orders. And on that note, I'd like to tell you that every single angel investor will ask you, what will you do with their capital? What are you seeking that investment for? So always have an answer for that. Additionally, it is important for you to consider your valuation or equity. In case you don't know financial jargon, allow me to explain it this way. If you are an entrepreneur, you offer equity, a share, a percentage of your organization to an investor, and the investor gives you money. So for example, if you're asking for 2 million for 10% of your business, it means that you have valued your business at 20 million. 100% of it would be 20 million. Now, how do you do these valuations? It could depend on industry information. For example, somebody in Lion's Den was selling an app that allows you to book long distance buses online. And what he was doing, in order to evaluate his business was to assess the industry, look at the number of commuters. If there are 200,000 commuters per day, then he was seeking 5% of that. He did the mathematics and predicted how much his business would grow in 5 years, and that's how he valued his business. You can use industry data. You can use your assets minus your liabilities. You can do a cash flow analysis. You can even look at your competitors. If they sold their businesses, how much did they get for it? That can give you a rough idea of the value. Another thing you ought to include in your pitch is your business model. How are you going to distribute your products? Which is your target market? Who are your suppliers? And make sure that you don't miss out on any crucial partner. There was this particular duo that was selling sanitary towels, a sanitary towel dispenser, and they insisted on selling them only in schools. The problem with that is they had to partner with county governments, and if you are from Kenya, you know how hard it is for you to work with the government. Investors shy away from it. So I wish they had considered a more commercial approach. If they had partnered with a cleaning service, maybe somewhere in Nairobi buildings, then they would have saved a lot of money. So please make sure that you understand your business model. Finally, research your investors. You can't go to Chris Kirubi and ask him to invest in farming and he is inclined to manufacturing. Understand what the venture capitalist likes, what turns him on, so to speak. In summary, I would say that the perfect business pitch is one in which you have thoroughly understood your business, your numbers, your history, your facts. Abraham Lincoln said that if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend 4 hours sharpening my axe. Dear entrepreneur, stop wasting time. Come, let's work together. Send me an email on the link below, dorcassoita@gmail.com, and we can sharpen that axe together. Let's cut down those trees.